McNair gives it to George, running right up the middle. Touchdown! Titans! There are no flags on the field! It's a miracle!
Safety, now you're one-on-one with the...
Shows why he's the man! In trouble. Sack!
Ladies and gentlemen, Titan Nation, how's everyone doing today? We have a special episode. We have my friend Armon being on with me. How you doing, bro?
Man, I'm doing amazing. God's blessing me right now, man. I'm thanking him so much.
Well, thank you for the offer of coming on. Okay, if no one knows or doesn't know who Armon is, you posted something on Twitter, what, like 2 days ago?
It was yesterday, actually.
It was yesterday? That's crazy.
Yeah. It hasn't been 24 hours yet. So yesterday.
So go ahead. Explain to them what the story is, the backstory of what happened.
So I am originally from Memphis, Tennessee. I've been a Titans fan. Me and my father have been Titans fans since I was a little kid. And he had sent a picture to me a while ago, and I had been trying to reach out. Me and my agent have been trying to reach out to the Titans and get a local pro day invite. And there's some questions there. We don't fully know if I'll be able to get it, but I wanted to reach out myself, and I told my agent, I was like, hey, reach out for me real quick today. I said, I'm gonna do something. And I was like, I think I'm gonna, post something on Twitter or something. So I got the picture my father gave me from me being a kid, in a Titans jersey. And I put up my pro day workout and everything. And then I recorded myself, and I was just saying, if anyone's a Titan fan, anyone's a supporter, please retweet like this, and let's see if the Titans, we can get it in front of their eyes, and hopefully I can get that invite, and God he picked it up, man. And I mean, like, the second I posted it, like, I think one person responded to it before it really picked up, and they were telling me to add my film and stuff on there. And then like 10 minutes later, it was just,
there you go.
And it's like, I think it's probably at 79,000 views, nice. Like 200 or almost 300 reposts. It's doing numbers.
Yeah.
And
welcome to 2024, where you
can... yeah.
That's awesome, bro. And that's one thing where I saw that and I was like, man, like, how can I help this guy, man? How can I mean, I retweeted it, but I'm like, man, someone needs to hear your story. You need to share yourself. Someone needs to go and obviously look at film, and then also look at this interview and stuff, and say like, oh, how is he? And I wanted to do that because, again, my YouTube channel, yeah, I talk about Titans content, but it's also about helping, and it doesn't matter how to help. If this video gets maybe 100 views, 200, whatever it is, at least it's out there, so where people can see you and get a better understanding, see what kind of player you are, kind of person you are. I think that's a big thing. So, like I said, I was all on board already. I'm like, man, if I could get this kid on and help him out, I'm all in, man. Let's try to do this, man. Let's try.
I thank you so much for bringing me on here and just giving me this opportunity, man. It's a blessing. I thank God for it. All glory to Him. Man, you're such a cool dude. It's been awesome to interact with you these past 24 hours, and just get your support, man. It's a blessing, truly.
Hey, man, you're trying to reach a goal, and I'm just trying to do my little part to try to help you out. That's it. And the same thing with this Titans community, bro. You see it. It's crazy. The Titans fan base is they're a little crazy, good and bad.
Crazy.
You're getting the good.
No, I think mainly good. I think
got the bad.
Tennessee as a state. Yeah. The whole thing isn't bad. I think I got a little crazy in me. I think my dad's got a little crazy in me. I think that's part of being a Titan fan, is having that fire in you. You know what I'm saying? So, of course, I think it's a good thing. I'm not hating,
Now, let me ask you a question, man. All right, okay. Mr. Bean, what makes you a Tennessee Titans? What do you see yourself becoming a Tennessee Titans? Why would the Tennessee Titans look at you? What do you have to offer the Tennessee Titans?
Man, considering I play the position of corner,
Yeah.
I can play the entire backfield, but as a press man corner, I bring a lot of versatility, not just at press man. I can play off, I can play within different schemes, I can play any coverage, 1, 2, 3, 4, whatever you need to do. I read concepts very well. I'm a solid tackler, and I have really good ball skills to be a corner, and the size that you're looking for and the ability to move at that size. So I feel like you know, any NFL team that's looking at me, especially the Titans, if you're looking for a young defensive back that can do pretty much anything you ask him to do, I believe I'm your guy. I believe I bring pretty much everything you're looking for on the table at a very rare size of 6'2", 6'3". You know, that combination isn't very common. It's only, you know, I ain't even got to say the name, but it's only a couple of us around here, you know,
Yeah, I
that
get
can
you.
get out there on that outside and shut somebody down. That's another thing, you know. I can cover any position, tight end, slot receiver, outside receiver. I'm comfortable moving across the board, and I can go up top. So it's really just if you want a defensive back, a bigger defensive back. You know, I've played at different ranges, so you can add weight on me, you can take some weight off of me, whatever you need me to do. You know, I can get the job done, and that's what I believe I bring to the table when it comes to, you know, why would the Titans want me? And I'm a hometown kid. You know, this is really born and raised, you know, Memphis, Tennessee. My entire family's from South Memphis, Tennessee. You know, my grandfather's had a tax business there for 65 years. He just passed at the beginning of the season. But, you know, we're big time Memphis, big time Tennessee, you know. So it'd be a amazing thing to see that happen, or just even get the interest from them, get the look from them. You know, that's a blessing in general, because I did at a very young age make the decision that this is what I wanted to do, and I've done everything I could up until this point to put myself in this position. So yeah.
Definitely, man. And you can tell already with your mentality already of how focused you are, you know, and driven. And that's, you know, any team, not just saying the Titans, but any team in the NFL are looking forward, you know, someone who's gonna, you know, bust their ass and have that mental toughness. Because you said it earlier before, right? What did you say earlier about the game? That it's what? It's more
Oh, it's mental, man. It's straight up mental. You know, like I feel like I got the tools you're looking for as far as physical traits, but I feel like it's definitely the mental side of it that really matters. You can lack those physical traits and make up for them in IQ and understanding of the game, and it's slowing down for you and understanding, you know, who you're facing and how to put yourself in those shoes and look at it from their perspective. Those little things can definitely help you in playing. It's helped me these past couple years. The more I've gained and grown at my position and just as a football player in general, you know.
now now playing your position. Is there any football player that you actually try to mimic, or someone that you know you follow? Who you got, man?
Okay, so
Let's hear it.
I'm gonna this right here. So this is my clothing brand. It's called Always Do Better.
Okay.
It's ADB. It's my initials. I originally started branding myself my freshman year of college at Mississippi State.
Okay.
And before I got onto the team there, I got in contact with my idol, Deion Sanders.
Okay. Cool.
And I've been compared to a few players throughout life. Deion Sanders, big time. Champ Bailey, I've heard that a lot. Charles Woodson, and then Sauce Gardner, because of obviously the height and whatnot. But definitely Deion. I've had some conversations. He recruited me back when I was leaving Mississippi State to come to Jackson State. And before I got on to Mississippi State, he told me he would be looking for me.
Okay.
So that was you know,
Yeah. Definitely.
amazing, you know. But definitely Deion. If you ask anybody that knows me, you know, 21, that was my guy. That's who I always compared myself to, modeled my game after, styled myself after. But he told me specifically, and I'll never forget this. I was on a Zoom call with him, just like we're on a Zoom call now, and he told me he gave me the blueprint as a kid, and I saw the blueprint, you know, that he had done for himself and how to do it, you know, and how to brand yourself and whatnot, and how to play this position with, you know, the style and the finesse. And he told me to take the blueprint and don't try to be like him, try to be the best version of myself.
Yeah.
So, you know, always do better. I feel like is representing. That's what I feel like my brand represents, and what I represent is just, you know, in any facet of life, trying to be the better version of yourself, trying to be the best version of yourself, and working every single day to do that, to improve in different areas. It's not, you're not always going to be perfect, but you can always improve, even if you're doing amazing. Even if you have a great game, even if you have a great practice, there's still areas you can look at. And I'm real nitpicky about that, just trying to get better. That 1% that, I'm big on that. But I'd say my idol, hands down, after that conversation, he went from being my idol to somebody that I definitely still look up to him, but I've been told by some of my college coaches that I have the potential to be better than him. I'm gonna have the tools to be. So, like he said, be the best version of myself. I feel like if I focus on doing that, then it'll play out how it's supposed to play out.
Yeah, definitely, man.
But
That's
Deion
cool.
Sanders, Big 21, yeah, Big
That's wild,
21,
man.
definitely.
That's wild. I like that. I like that sweater though, and we'll definitely put the link down below too, so people can click on it and support you there, right there too, as well, bro. So
Appreciate that. That's awesome. Appreciate that.
now, growing up in Memphis, Tennessee, what was the most important thing to you? Was it always football? Was that your first love, or was there any other sport?
Um, Honestly, my first love, at 5 years old, I started playing soccer,
Okay.
and I was actually pretty good at soccer. I'm pretty fast. But I didn't have the touch everybody had. I didn't put the time into it. I put a lot more time into football. So as I got older and I got to high school, I'm in the South. Tennessee's in the South, so they don't give out scholarships. There's not a men's soccer team in college. That's not a thing in the South, at least. In the North, it's a prevalent thing. But I looked at that when I was younger, and I was like, man, my mom, I had twin sisters coming behind me, so she was like, you have to get school paid for, whether that be academically or sports and somehow. So I pretty much put all my time into football and baseball and running track, and I gave up soccer and just kind of focused fully on football primarily. I put a lot of time into that, clearly, but yeah, I'd say soccer was my first love. I think I started playing football when I was about 9 years old, so like 4 years later. But that was my first love. I still got love for it,
Okay. That's cool. That's cool, man. And so right now you're in Memphis, correct?
Right now I'm actually, so I work a internship for my mechanical engineering degree.
Okay.
Mechanical engineer at Pittsburgh State. And I'm down here working an internship in Kansas. I did my pro day and I was in Memphis beforehand.
Okay.
And I came down here to work that job, build up some money and whatnot, and just kind of rehab my knee and prepare for the draft coming up. So I'm going to be going down to Memphis within the next week or two, actually. I've been talking to my mom about like a draft party and everything, and telling some of my friends and stuff. So I'm definitely going to be coming home soon just for, find out where we're going. I have no clue.
You excited about the draft?
Yeah, man, I'm very excited. I think I have a feeling that God has something big coming. This being another reason. It's been like every couple days, every other day, really. Something else happened a couple days ago, and it's just been picking up more and more. So I definitely feel like God's got something planned for me. And it might not be exactly what I envisioned, but I'm kind of at peace with however it works out. It works out. So I'm just being positive, man. A couple weeks ago, I had got hurt when I was training in Phoenix, and I really didn't think I'd play a football. I didn't think I'd play football again. I didn't even think I would do that pro day workout that you saw in that video. I didn't even think I would get to show up that day. It was a kind of last minute decision. And I just took the shot for myself. You said what?
You tweak your knee or something?
Yeah, I have so that brings up why this is important to me.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm
Go ahead.
gonna go ahead and explain myself.
Okay.
So the reason I really pushed and with my agent and put that on Twitter was because when I did that pro day, I was a month away or a month from realizing I had patella tendonitis. I had gained patella tendonitis when I was out in Phoenix, and I took myself completely out. I tried to work a little bit for a couple days after it first happened, and then I sat myself down, which I've never done before in life. I'm very hard-headed. I don't listen. I keep at things, but it was a lot on the line, so I told myself to sit. So I took about a month away from the game completely. I went home. I was delivering pizzas in Memphis, Tennessee.
Okay.
For a couple weeks to stack money to move myself back out here to get my internship job back that paid me a little more so I could support my daughter. She's in Salt Lake City, Utah. So where I played JUCO at. I played JUCO in Utah. And yeah, so I showed up to that pro day after not training for an entire month, and I was probably about 80%. And I still, thank God, managed to run I think a 4.55 is what the Kansas City Chiefs told me.
Yeah.
And I know I'm a lot faster than that. I know I'm a lot faster than that. In my life, in my career, my freshman year when I was at Mississippi State, I think I clocked a 4.26 when I was in the indoor, and I've clocked a 4.28 before, and so I know, I could at least give you a couple weeks of rehab. I feel a lot better than I did that day. I definitely think if the Titans give me an opportunity to get in front of them, that I could give them that 4.3, 4.2. Who knows? It'll be definitely better than that 4.5. I did that 4.5 just, kind of off the strength. So
yeah,
I feel like if given that opportunity or given another opportunity just in front of them, I was kind of considering possibly recording myself running and having some of my teammates record me, because they are aware when I ran that time, they knew going into that day I was going to put up some kind of number, but when we got a 4.5 back there, it was like, it was like, but they knew I was injured, and my coaches were aware of that. I'm not fully sure if the teams looking at me are aware of that, but that 4.5 is not accurate. I'm a lot faster than that. I think you can see that on tape a little bit, but I've never lost a race in my life. So if they give me the opportunity just to get out there and just clock, that's really all I'm looking for.
Yep.
I didn't train too much on some of those, like the 8-cone drill. I think I ran an 8 something. I tripped in the 8-cone drill, and the teams are aware of that because they were there for it, and it's recorded and in the database and stuff. But I wasn't fully healthy, and I didn't get the training that I needed to get, but I still gave myself a shot and got some interest, garnered some interest, and gave myself an opportunity. But that's the real reason I want that pro day. I'm a native of Tennessee, and I didn't even think they were interested or even looking at me or aware of me. So trying to bring attention to them that I'm a thing, that I'm a person, that I'm out here. I'm definitely someone to look at, and then getting the opportunity to improve upon those numbers, and give myself, give the fans, give my family, what I think y'all are looking for, which is to do something that hadn't been done before. I don't think anyone above 6'2" has ever. I think for the first time it was done, Miles Battle ran like a 4.3 a couple days ago, which is crazy. He's like 6'4", and then but before that, Sauce Gardner was the first person over 6'2" that had ran a 4.4 or anything, in general. And I think I could break both of those if given the opportunity. So I'm kind of just hoping God blesses me with that.
Definitely, man. And like I said, hopefully we'll see you around. Hopefully they give you something that give you at least an opportunity, right? That's the most important thing, is just taking an opportunity and seeing what happens. Just like this with this video, it's an opportunity. Hopefully something sparks some interest, and then they can see this and helps you towards your goal, because that's what I'm here for, man. To try to
thank God for you, man. Thank God for this man, Alex, right here. He's a legend right here, man.
I appreciate it, but man, Armon, man, I hope everything goes well. I hope you get a call. I hope, if not, I hope you get drafted. We're pulling for you. You can see the support in Tennessee already, regardless of where you go. If it's not with us, as long as it's not with the Houston Texans, the Jags, or the Colts, then you're good. But if not, we might have some problems. Just saying.
No, seriously, I don't think they're gonna be happy about that one. I don't think there's a bunch of Tennessee fans that have followed me in the past 24 hours, and I understand it, but they've vocalized some things, but a lot of them have vocalized that they just want to see Tennessee get me, or that they're supporting me regardless, and they just hope I get the opportunity. So to all those that are watching, to all those that have supported, that retweet, that liked, that commented, tweeted at the Titans for me, referencing me, God, thank you. Thank you guys so much. That's a blessing. I can't thank you enough. If this is as personal I can get to give you, and thank the whole Titans community for getting behind me and just that post in general, man, and trying to fight for me. You know, I can't fight for myself as much as I want to. I would drive right now to Nashville and go knock on their door. I really would have done it before. I got on to Mississippi State by being a walk-on, showing up every single day, day after day, and being like, hey, I'm Armon Bean. I want to play corner for you, and God opened the door. So I'm hoping, you know, taking this leap of faith that I can at least, you know, get them to look at me, get them to pay me some attention. And I definitely think, you know, thankful to the entire Titans, or like entire Titans fan base, for helping me do that. You know, I'm just so thankful. So
100%, man. Like I said, hopefully we'll see you around, man. God bless, and thank you for coming on and sharing.
Man, thank you for having me, man. It's been a blessing. It's been a blessing just to communicate with you, man. Thank you so much.
100%, brother. Hey, tighten up, man. All right.
Yeah.